Here we are, another day at work, another start to a new week, doing the same thing again. It's not bad, it's just routine. And sometimes routine starts feeling like a loop that you just can't break out of. What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday. Yesterday was a interesting start to the week. Yeah, it was a lot going on at work. Let's talk a little bit about work. So, after my birthday, and just with all these executive orders and everything that this new presidential administration is doing and trying to do, I don't know. I'm just feeling like healthcare, especially healthcare marketing, is just like not the space to be in right now. I kind of was feeling kind of stuck and stagnant already at work, and I was kind of starting to feel like I had like the level of responsibility versus the level of like pay and like value, they just were not adding up. So I kind of already was like, Mike, let's, you're 32, let's rethink this, what's going on. And so then kind of like all the shit that Trump is doing, that kind of just like sealed the deal for me, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, I need to do something. I do like marketing, don't get me wrong. I want to do something with marketing. So I've been on LinkedIn and I just been looking at like marketing analyst or like business analyst positions, so that I'm leaving a part out. So let me be fully honest. I feel like at work right now, let's walls down. We talking. I feel like right now at work, my creativity is shot. My creativity is zero. I feel like marketing is supposed to be fun, lightweight, not really heavy. Obviously, you're doing your job and you're getting, your work done. At the same time, it's like there's no room for like fun, creative things. And I think that has something to do with just the place that I work at and the nature of our like culture is very kind of stiff and stuffy and very like regulated, very like everybody needs to see this and like sign off on it first. Like you have to get everybody's buy-in, which I'm like, all right, that's kind of killing the creative vibe. Another thing, sitting at a cubicle all day is not a creative environment. Like we can't work remote, but just like one day a week. And I'm like, there's no way that you can expect me to like thrive in a creative role when I'm sitting here at a cubicle from 8 to 4 and I hear everybody's conversations. It's people constantly walking around the halls. I'm sitting right next to the bathroom, so I hear people go to the bathroom. I hear like the bathroom doors slamming and the microwave is behind me. People are eating up their lunch and I smell people's like nasty ass food. Like, it's just not a environment that's conducive to creativity. I just feel like let me speak on a level of responsibility. I've gotten talked to about like my responsiveness, but I feel like if you're calling me, it would be different if I had a work phone. We don't even have work phones. You're calling me on my like personal phone. Yes, I'm at work, but I'm doing other things. I'm doing my job. So why is the expectation for me to jump up and answer the phone immediately when you call me? I have shit to do. I'm not sitting waiting by the phone. You know what I mean? Like waiting for you to call. I don't know. Like I said, the responsibility, the level of like, I guess, visibility. And it's just, it's a lot of things that I'm just like, all right, let's rethink this, Mike. So to sum it up, to sum this rant up, because I'm like, my brain is kind of all over, because I'm trying to, y'all know, I have a history of maybe divulging too much of my work grievances on YouTube, on a public platform. That's never good. That's not a good thing. But I also want to be honest with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. And I want to be honest with myself, and I want this content to be, if you're not honest, your content is not going to be good. That's what I feel like. So there's no way that I can, you know, kind of sugarcoat my thoughts or sugarcoat what's going on and then expect my content to be exceptional. You know what I mean? Just trying to find that fine line. But anyway, yeah, I'm rethinking like career path. I feel like I'm 32, so I'm kind of feeling like it's like now or never. Like I'm at the age now where a lot of my peers I see on LinkedIn, they're kind of like solidifying their career paths and career journeys. I'm not 22, you know what I mean? I'm 32. I'm not 22, so I don't have like the freedom to just bounce around different industries. And I'm not like 42 where I feel like I have to be, you know, stable someplace so that I can secure like, you know, retirement benefits, all that, like the not fun shit. I don't know. I feel like 32, I'm in sort of like the middle of my career journey, and I just have to start rethinking things, and I got to start just like, Mike, what do you really want to do? And I know the answer to that, and I think I'm just scared to say the answer out loud to myself because I have just this innate fear of failure, you know what I mean? And I actually think I have a fear of success also. Some parts of me are scared of what will happen if it's like, okay, Mike, you're gonna get everything that you want. Are you gonna know what to do with it? That's what kind of is unnerving. Is like, oh, what if I get everything that I'm asking for? Am I gonna know how to handle it? Am I gonna know what to do with it? Am I gonna like fumble it? You know what I mean? But also, that's just me overthinking, so let's cut that shit out. All in all, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling just stuck. And I don't like feeling stuck. I like to keep it moving. I like to keep, y'all know, I like to keep my path going. I don't like stagnancy. That's one thing I can't do. I can't just be like I'm just stuck, like I'm just stagnant. That doesn't work. So I say all this as we're getting ready to go into the office today to continue on this stagnant ass path. Wake up, go to work, hit the gym, eat, sleep, repeat. It sounds productive, right? Like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. But sometimes, even when you're checking all the boxes, it still feels like something's missing.
The fact that you take the time out to be that conscious of yourself, over time you will get more and more into it. It's like anything you do, and you will see the effects of it. And you know, there are all different ways and forms.
Of course.
You know, sometimes just sitting and visualizing and like seeing these things is a form of meditation. It could be your way. So you have to find out these ways that work for you. Just like therapy, it's like I can tell you how therapy worked for me, but you may go to a therapist that isn't right for you and be like, oh, therapy is whack, but that's just, you know, my specific situation.
All right, so a big part of me trying to like feel unstuck, trying to feel like I'm getting myself out of this rut. A huge part of it for me is just simply moving my body, going to the gym, running, stretching, lifting weights, just making sure that I'm just in motion, I'm fluid. It's one thing to feel like your mind is stuck, like you're stuck mentally, you're stuck creatively, you're stuck emotionally, intellectually. And I feel like the quickest way to sort of release yourself from that is to just get your body up and moving. For me, at least, that mind and body connection is so important. They're so intertwined. If my mind feels some way, 9 times out of 10, I can kind of attribute it to or link it to somewhere in my body. If I'm stressed, I notice that my neck and my jaw tightens up. If I'm anxious, I might tense my shoulders up. I might, walk with my back a little bit more tight, a little bit more straight up. If I'm feeling angry, I might tense my face up, tense my toes and my hands. So I think just a really kind of quick, easy, simple thing that just helps to alleviate that feeling of being stuck is to just get up, get your blood pumping, and get moving. And for me, I'm getting back into running, and so running is something that I used to do like religiously 5 days a week when I was younger, like high school, college. After college, it was just running at the end of the day was sort of like my physical therapy. I would just run down a trail and just have some music gently playing, but I really just took in the sounds around me. On my run, I looked at, the trees, the animals, the grass, the sky. It just really helped me physically to relax and mentally to relax. And so I just really, that's something that I really want to get back into in this year, in 2025, is just kind of reignite that love for running and, just do things that kind of bring the old Mike back in some ways. I've changed and evolved so much as I've gotten older, but I also am noticing that with that change and evolution, I think I'm losing some parts of myself. And so I'm just really trying to, tap back into who Mike is, tap back into what Mike likes, tap back into what kind of makes Mike's world, what makes my world mine. Yeah, so that was my Sunday workout, and let's go ahead and get this day started. Thank you. Thank you, too. I don't have it all figured out yet, and I'm starting to think maybe that's okay. Maybe moving forward isn't always about having the next step all planned out. Maybe it's just about trusting that eventually I'll get where I'm supposed to be.